What's up, guys? I'm here again, finally back after 2 weeks. And how do you like this thumbnail? Yeah, I just put it in to be able to talk to you guys. And yeah, like I said, I was really busy last weekend with school and life, so I couldn't post anything. But to make up for that, I've got quite a longer match here. It's like you see in a team preview. It's gonna be an OU match I had on Skype with SirDwarfFlark, so be sure to check him out after this battle. He's really cool, so be sure to do that. And now let's go on with the battle. Okay, so he's gonna lead off with his Hydreigon, and I'm gonna start off with my Ferrothorn, predicting the Fire Blast, the obvious Fire Blast, because yeah, obvious Fire Blast is obvious. And I go into my Heatran, and he doesn't predict that, so he doesn't go for the U-turn or anything else. And I get my Fire Boost, Flash Fire Boost. And here I make actually the first bad misplay on my part. I predict the switching to Tentacruel, and I don't go for the hidden power, for the Earth power, but I go for the hidden power, Ice. And yeah, that's really not a good thing on my part. I predicted this, so yeah, it's quite unfortunate. But that's why I go into my Latios to take the Scald. But if you know my luck, of course he gets a burn, of course. And yeah, that burn is kinda gonna cripple me later on, as you will see. And he's gonna switch now because he can't do much else. Although he has the Ice Beam, but he doesn't want to take a Drake Meteor or something. So he goes to this thing. I predicted this also, and I thought this was hidden power fire, but no, it's something else. I just messed up, I think. So annoying when it happens. But oh well, because I'm Specs, I have to switch out, go into my Heatran. Of course he predicts that, goes to the Thunder Wave, and yeah. That is quite gonna cripple my my Heatran, which isn't really good. I don't have a Heal Beller on my team, like I don't have a Vaporeon or something, so I can't do anything about the Paralyze right now. So he's gonna switch out, going to his Tentacruel to take it. I predicted this also the second time, and I go again for the Hidden Paralyze. Like really, what am I, a moron? Like really? So, because I'm scarred, I have to switch again, and I go to my Keldeo this time, and like right now, because of my bad misplay, I was hoping to not get a burn, but luckily for me, he goes to the Ice Beam, and luckily for me too, he doesn't get the freeze. So yeah, that was yeah, quite some luck there, but yeah. So predicting the switch to, I don't know, Ferrothorn? No, not Ferrothorn. I don't know, to Rotom? Yeah, he has the Rotom, so I predicted the switch, so I go for the substitute, and yeah, as soon as he saw this substitute of me, he knew I was a Subcall mindset, so, but thinking he was scarfed and goes for a Volt Switch, I'm just gonna go for a Sacred Sword, which is doing half, so I'm thinking, okay, I am fast, so probably he's a bit bulkier with Will-O-Wisp, so I can set up I can set up one Calm Mind, yeah, and then take it out. So that's what I do, and now he doesn't miss the Thunder, so the first one was kind of unfortunate, but yeah, it is a little bit annoying, but not too important in the long run, I guess. But oh well, I predict the switch or miss or Thunder miss, so I go for another sub, but no. He stays in, goes for Thunder, takes my sub out. So right now I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna take this thing out with a Sacred Sword, and then then that thing is dead. Actually, quite a big threat because he can Will-O-Wisp from things if he has it, of course, because he has already Let's say he's only Will-O-Wisp probably. Okay, wow. Okay, so he's gonna go into Terrakion, probably Banded or Scarfed. Don't know if he outspeeds me if he's Banded. I don't know about the speed ties too well, but oh well. I go to this thing to take the close combat, Earthquake, I don't know, X's or whatever. He's gonna throw at me, so I take that pretty nicely, and my Toxic Orb is gonna be activated. And now he's gonna switch, because yeah, he's locked into it. He goes to his own glass score, predicted that, goes for the substitute, and he thought this was a speed tie, but no, dude, this is not gonna be a speed tie. Like my sets of my glass score always are, I have 72 speed EVs into my glass score to one outspeed other glass scores and to outspeed some ice types. I guess I don't know. I don't know the real reason, but it is good to have that. But predicting you switch directly, I go for the toxic, but no, he switches out with a U-turn. Cool move on his part. Yeah, U-turn in a glass core. Yeah, cool. So he goes to this thing. I'm like, wow, I can easily down this thing. But no, he of course predicts that because yeah, obvious down is obvious. And he predicts that and goes for the power whip right into my substitute. And of course that's gonna take out my sub. And at this point I'm like, I can't stay in on this thing. I already taunted it, so there's not much else I can do. I can use Earthquake, but no, that's not gonna do anything. So I go into my Latios to take the power whip. And if you see this damage, I don't know, maybe I'm underestimating the attack stat of Ferroform, but this actually did a lot in my opinion. So I thought this thing was banned, and he keeps, like you will see, he keeps going for that power whip. So I go for a Specs Draco Meteor, does nothing actually. I thought this was going to do over half, but no. So he goes for another one. I'm gonna live on one, and this is where I say that burn means a lot. Like I could have switched out and go for another Draco Meteor later on in the game, but no. That Skull Burn really crippled my Latios. But now I'm going to my Keldeo, thinking he could be afraid of the Sacred Sword, but no. Maybe he wants to follow it or something, or he predicts this up too. Yeah, there are some great predictions, like I said. So so predicting another power whip, because I was still thinking he was bandit. So I go to my own Ferrothorn, who is gonna take that easily with the 4 cross resistances, and he takes that pretty well. And after the leftovers, it actually did like, I don't know, 5 damage or something. And the Iron Barb's damage is also pretty cool. Actually, it's kind of stupid I don't have the Rocky helmet, because that would be quite cool. Yeah, so it actually did 3 damage of the leftovers, so that's quite pathetic. But and this is the play of the game. I predicted to switch into Terrakion, go for the Gyro Ball, and take that thing out in one hit. Luckily for me, and oh, I was so happy with this play. I was, oh my god, I was so enthusiastic. That was actually really, yeah, a good play on my part. Like losing his Terrakion kind of cripples him, because Terrakion could have done much work to me. But he goes to his Tentacle, and he goes to the Scald. Maybe he was predicting my switch into Keldeo again. Maybe, I don't know. But I just go for a lead sheet, and yeah, that's gonna take me back to full HP. So yeah, don't know what he was thinking there, but oh well. He goes back to his Hydreigon. I predict that because yeah, what can he do to me? Ice beam me and get a freeze? Oh, I'm so scared. And yeah, I'll just go for a lead sheet on the switch. And here yeah, I knew he was going for the U-turn, so I just protect to get a little bit of leechy damage. Yeah, now I'm gonna switch out, going to my Tentacruel, because yeah, that thing can take on every single player on his team, except for his Ferrothorn, of course. But I can stall out that thing easily, and having the thought of him still being banded, I am going for the Will-O-Wisp, because I really want to burn this thing, and I'm going to speed up this part because it was so stally. And he's gonna set up spikes, and yeah, we just want to take each other out because we want to have a free switch in after this Star War. And Power Whip is still doing a lot, actually, in my opinion. But yeah, we're just surfing, power whipping each other in the face, the burn damage is really racking up on his part, and yeah, I think another 2 turns and he should be dead. No, 1 turn. Okay, so go for the surf, take that thing out, and now it ends the stall war. So that's cool. Okay, and now he goes back into his Hydreigon. He predicts a switch. He told me on Skype in the chat. He told me I was told me a switch to Keldeo or something. So he goes to the Dragon Pulse because he doesn't want his special attack to be lowered. So if he went for the Draco Meteor, I would be dead. But no, he goes to the Dragon Pulse, and that's not quite gonna take me out. I live with a smidgen of HP. Go for the recover, and now he was pissed. Now I really pissed him off. Like that wasn't. I can't do anything about it, dude. I don't know. That Tentacle is like so bulky. I love this thing, really. It's so good. But oh well, because to his own Tentacle, I like, really, why? You can't do anything to me, like, really. But he switches back to his Hydreigon. I go for the Shadow Ball. I could have gone for the Surf actually to do a little bit more damage, but what would it matter? Like, really, 10 damage or something? I don't know. But I'm just gonna stay in because I think I can't live a Draco Meteor at this point because, yeah, although I'm physically bulky, this thing is so damn bulky. Oh my god, he takes it like with like 109 HP, like, wow. Okay, that thing is Scarf probably, but still, oh my god, that thing hits like hits like a truck, that Hydreigon. That's really cool. But it goes back, switching back to his Tentacle because of the special attack drops. I think I predict that. Yeah, I predict that. Go to my Heatran, but it doesn't mean too much because I do have Scar, but I'm paralyzed, so that prediction didn't really matter. Like, I could have gone for the Earth Power. I can live 1 Scald. Actually, I can live 1. Although I'm not especially bulky, but Heatran. Scald is not the best water move in the game, so luckily for me, I didn't get a Parahax. I can get a little bit of damage on this thing with the Earth Power. And with the burn damage, it's gonna rack up really soon. He's gonna take this thing out really soon too. And he's just gonna decide to take me out with the Scald. I don't really care, that just makes the game a little bit more close. And after that, I'm going to switch into my Keldeo, I guess. Probably that would be the best thing to do, because that thing can't do anything to me. He could get burns or freezes, but that would be annoying. Like, yeah, I'm going into my Keldeo. No, I didn't predict the switch, but I think I can live a Skull with a substitute, so then I can set up another Calm Mind or so. No, I don't set up another Calm Mind because that would be greedy. That would be really greedy. And I need my sub for that Hydreigon because I want to take that thing out with a clean mini sweep with my Keldeo. So I'm gonna go for a Sacred Sword on this thing because if he switches to his Hydreigon, I can take that out pretty easily, and this Tentacle will die. Even, yeah, with the crit. Useless crit is useless, of course. And he goes to his Gliscor. I don't know. He can't do anything at this point. And I don't know why he goes to this thing first. I don't know, but I don't know. At this point, it's just a game. Okay, so he can't do anything. So his last Pokemon is gonna be that Hydreigon. And of course, I'm gonna easily take a thing out with his Sacred Sword. And if I didn't have this sub, like I said, I would lose my Keldeo with a Dragon Pulse. And okay, I do have my Ferrothorn, but yeah, that would end in a stall war, and that's like annoying. That's like boring as hell. So I take the thing out with a Sacred Sword, and that's gonna be the match. So leave a like if you enjoyed. I'm not telling you to like it, but I would appreciate it if you did. But yeah, also, like I said, check out my opponent, which is SirDwarfFlark. He makes some good content, and he's a pretty cool dude. He's pretty chill. And also subscribe to my channel. Hopefully I will get another battle up tomorrow, so that's gonna be great. So peace out, guys.